Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and happy holidays! Do you appreciate that I put some Christmas holiday ambiance in the background? I didn't make that tree. I'm at my parents' house right now. I do not have the ability to decorate a tree like that, so appreciate it while it's here. Okay, so as you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be talking about weight loss in this video. I have been getting a lot of either questions or really nice comments from you guys about noticing the fact that I have lost weight this year and like weight in my face, like in Instagram pictures. You guys have really noticed, and you guys have been really sweet about it, and I really appreciate it. A lot of you guys are curious as to how I lost the weight, so I thought I would just make a video and kind of talk about how I did it, what I did, what I didn't do. So if that is of interest to you, then just keep watching. So this picture right here is from March 17th, and then this picture right here is taken this morning on December 17th. They are exactly 9 months apart. Let's just, do a comparison. First one, second one, first one, second one. Do you see a difference? So I wanted to lose weight. Wanting to lose weight was sort of a long time coming, but the pivotal point was a trip I made to my university town in Ottawa just this past February. And I was meeting up with an old roommate of mine. We were hanging out and we were just like joking back and forth. And she made a joke that I hit my peak when I was in like second year university. And it sort of like took me back for a second. I was like, okay, have I let myself down really? Because it was something that was so important to me. Not just important for like my physical health, but also for my mental health. Like keeping up fitness, as I've talked about in other videos, was really good for my mental health because it was something that I could control. And even though life is hectic, fitness was one of those things that I could, go to the gym, have a goal, and achieve it. I would like this video to be a series of tips that I developed that worked really well for me, but they didn't just work well for me, they inspired me to keep going, to try new things that could help me lose weight, things that were sustainable long-term. The first thing that I really did was I tackled my breakfast, because for me personally, I was never someone who prepped my breakfast ahead of time or thought what I was gonna eat ahead of time. Some days it was healthy, some days it was not healthy. And I had been seeing this huge craze online of overnight oats. Quick oats soaked in like a milk or an almond milk with cinnamon and some other flavorings. You pop it in a jar, throw it in the fridge overnight, and by the morning it's like a really nice sort of like chewy pudding. Overnight oats for me was really good because I could prep it the night before. I could wake up, get ready, do everything I needed to do, and if I had to be out of the door in 10 minutes, I had breakfast in the fridge that I could just pop out and eat. I am very proud of my overnight oats recipe. I actually wrote a blog post about it, and it's been my most read blog post on my website. So if you would like to read it, I will leave it in the description bar down below. It includes my recipe and sort of like why I included the ingredients that I included. It's tasty, it keeps you full for a number of hours, and that was something that was really important for me to start my morning with that like sense of constant. So the second thing that I did was I took a look at the portion sizes that I was having. As an Italian, we have a lot of pasta, a lot of carbs. I play with my hands, as you guys can see in the video. The stereotypes are true. And as someone who spends, a lot of time with my family, I come home and we have bowls of pasta, or I go to my nonna's house and there's lasagna, and it can be very difficult to eat healthy. It's easier said than done. When there's delicious food in front of you, all you want to do is eat it. So it took me a while. Like I told you guys, I started this back in March and we're in December now. So it's been 9 months. And it's taking me a long time to really develop portion sizes that are healthy, that, satisfy my hunger, but don't allow me to overeat. I bought plates that were a bit smaller. So when I have dinner, I put my food on plates that are a little bit smaller. I finish that plate. I wait about 5 or 10 minutes. If I'm still hungry, I'm gonna eat because I'm gonna give my body what it needs. But if I'm not hungry anymore, then I'm not gonna eat. Let's get into the bread and butter of my weight loss, because I'm sure a lot of you guys, you wanna hear about diet, but you also wanna hear about exercise. So when I started to lose weight, I would say that at the gym, I was doing weights about 70 to 80% of the time, and I was doing cardio like 20 to 30% of the time. Who likes being on a treadmill for 45 minutes? Not me. This picture may have worked for me in university because all I wanted to do was like lift weights and gain muscle. But I'm at a very different point in my life now. I'm 23 years old. I can't spend 6 days a week at the gym, hour and 15 minutes every single time I go to the gym. I have a busy life, so I need something more sustainable. So I've been hearing about this high intensity interval training online, so I did a little bit of research and basically found out that cardio, like running on the treadmill for like a constant speed for 45 minutes, really doesn't do anything for you long term. It might do something for you in the very beginning when you're just initially hitting the gym because your body hasn't experienced that kind of exercise before, but long term, you're not gonna get a lot of benefit from it because you're not challenging your body. And so what high intensive interval training is, or HIIT, what it is a way to trick your body into challenging itself. So my HIIT workouts are 15 minutes long. I only ever do cardio at the gym for 15 minutes. And it has been the most effective workout for me. For the first minute, you're doing a really slow speed. For the middle minute, you're doing a light run. And for the third minute, you're doing an all-out sprint. And you do that about 4 to 5 times to get towards 15 minutes. I actually wrote a blog post about this as well. So if you'd like to read all about that, as well as different kinds of HIIT workouts and things that worked for me, I will leave that also in the description bar down below. Okay, and sort of one of the last things that I've done is I never weighed myself. Take a look at this picture. I would love to tell you how much I weigh there. I have no idea. Would love to tell you how much I weigh. I don't know. If I start thinking about numbers, like we do on social media, I'm just gonna get wrapped up into it. And if I don't see a number decreasing, then I'm gonna think that I'm not improving. So in my closet, I would look at, shorts that fit me a couple summers ago and I would try them on. And, every couple weeks I tried them on. Does it fit better this week? Did it fit better last week? And over time, I really started noticing that older clothes that used to fit me properly would now fit me. And that's sort of how I measured my success. And I think that's way more effective than a scale because you're not depending on a number, you're depending how your body feels. So if you guys have any fitness questions, as you guys have been sending me on social media all the time, you can leave them in the comment section down below and I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. I can honestly say that I feel happy, I feel confident. I would say right now I hit the gym probably 3 times a week. Whereas when I was in university, I was hitting the gym 6 times a week. And I'm way happier than I've ever been because when I go to the gym, I do the right workouts. I'm spending less time there, but I'm doing the right workouts. I'm eating foods that make me happy. I'm not starving myself. And I have a structure, a diet, an exercise structure that is gonna work for me long term. And I think that's really the most important thing. You don't wanna do an exercise program that's gonna work for you for 90 days. And then what happens after the 90 days? How are you gonna keep up all those extreme measures you were doing for the last 3 months? It's better to do things that are more sustainable long term. I love you guys. Make sure to comment, rate, subscribe, but most importantly, smile and happy holidays. I hope Santa gives you something that you want. Hope Santa makes you happy. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.